This is verse 3 of the fourth chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. We're in the midst of the narrative Matthew provides concerning the temptation of Jesus after he's fasted for 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness. He's out there to be tested by the devil, and that's what we have introduced here. So kai, the connective proseilthon from proserchomai. A fairly dramatic verb in this situation. To come to is the idea. Proserchomai, to come to or to go to. The pros, of course, adds that little bit of extra energy or drama to it. This is a participle. It's an aorist participle, aorist active participle, a masculine singular nominative referring to the subject of the sentence, which is given to us in the other participle here. Here we have the nominative singular masculine article with pyrodzone. Pyrodzone is from pyrodzo. It means to test or to tempt. This again is a participle, present participle, active, masculine singular nominative. So it's the tempting one, literally. It's usually translated the tempter, as if it were a noun, but actually, as you can see, it's a participle functioning as the subject. So, and the tempting one, proseilthon, came to, and the impression is came right up to him. Kind of in your face would almost be the sense of it. So he came to him. And then apen, this is the principal verb, second aorist verb from lego I say, third person singular, aorist active indicative. So the tempting one came to, impliedly him. And apen said, auto, indirect object, to him. This is the dative singular masculine pronoun, so said to him. And then here is, as it were, a quote, a. This is the word if, used with the indicative. A subtlety here that is worth noting is a can moves in the direction of being not simply if as in conditionality, but if as in assuming the case. So if in the sense of because or since or in view of the fact that. Huios, this is the nominative of the word son, so huios, if son a. Second person singular, present active indicative of ami, I am. So if son you are, to, genitive, singular masculine, thau, the God. So if or since or because you are the Son of God. In other words, not really raising a doubt so much about whether Jesus is the Son of God, but assuming that you are the Son of God. So the subtlety of the temptation is not so much questioning whether Jesus has the identity that he believes he has, but whether he's going to abuse that identity by exercising powers in a direction inconsistent with his messianic status. So if Son of God you are, then ape, same verb is here. It's from lego. This is the second person singular aorist active imperative. So command, say or command, hina. Conjunction will take the subjunctive. We have the subjunctive down here. So say in order that they may become, referring to stones. So hoi lithoi. Of course, lithos is the word for stone. We have various English words that derive from that. Say that the stones, and then the demonstrative pronoun in the masculine plural nominative, say that these stones become artoi, again, plural, bread or loaves of bread. And so presumably there where Jesus was, there were stones lying around. And the temptation is that Jesus would use his messianic power to serve himself, really. His powers were certainly real, and I suppose conceivably he could have done the very thing that the devil was suggesting here, but that would have been an abuse of his power, which was not to be used simply for personal gain, but to be used as a means of serving. Of course, Jesus did eventually do as much. He turned 5 loaves and 2 fishes into bread, but in that case, of course, he's doing it in service of others and doing it really to confirm to them his messianic status, but not simply in a self-serving way.